Viewers, or bloody camera could give me card errors, so I'll give it a good whack at the base, turn it off, and turn it back on, it's fine. Start working on this TV now. Get rid of this old plastic. I'm going to put a straight bit of hose on there. Just slip it over nice and tight and put those clamps over it. See if I can find the same size hose that will fit on that. Let's try our luck for size. And these things here are actually test points. One there, one there. I think there's one under here somewhere, a test point. Yeah, they're just test points. I've got to look at the service manual, which we've got put away somewhere in storage, so I have to dig it out and look at the circuit for this TV. Here's the IF adjustments. I want to touch those unless they've got a good generator going to calibrate it. Anyway, I might as well put these back on. That's all set. I can put these antenna things back on. Start, yeah, get the capacitors in, replace them. Clean that up so I can see. Bit of tape. Anyway, let's start to repair this first before I get any further, so I can adjust the contrast as I'm going along. Mint. Look at that, bit of fuel hose. Perfect. Put them both halfway so I have to start the bloody screen right when I'm troubleshooting and fixing it. Okay, that's been fixed very well. Paper clip on there to hold the wire. That's fixed. Coming along quite nice and minty. So you can unplug the speakers separately here. Might even put a backing on their speakers and tighten those bolts up too, it's loose. Looks like you can also put legs on there, optional though. Wheels are a bit loose. Permal. Was Super East product. This one in Australia used to make little things like this. There was just so much manufacturing and jobs in this country, it's not so funny. Even little things like this, everyone had a job. It's amazing. Then the arseholes survived the TPP, so I pretty much call that the New World Order. That's what it bloody well is. The corporate bloody power grab. So we're not going to be able to make anything at all, not even cents, if that gets a hold. Anyway, just going to start replacing these paper wax caps now. I might have to, I should be able to do it like this. Shouldn't have to unplug the CRT. Got so much here. I'll start with the ones in the flyback cage. I think there's a couple in there yet. Let's see, have a look. Is there one in there? No, resistors. There's a plastic, like a polyester one in there. Oh, they're alright. Cyqual 100. There are these white ones, which are usually pretty good. They don't go bad. There we go, yeah. Where they have it these days, they just use these paper wax ones. Now I know the sound doesn't work at all, so yeah. It's definitely paper wax caps I'm going to start with here. So we're going to start with over here, the easy ones. We've got a 0.1 microfarad, but before I do that, I better check my stash, because I know I used a heap of them. The last couple of radio restorations I did. I know I use there's a fair few 0.1s I've been using, so the most common sizes I've probably run out of. I better go check my how much spares I've got and order more just in case. I mean, I'll be going to Taiwan in February, so I'm going to go to that big, there's a big electronics, I call it the Radio Shack on steroids in Taipei. It's a really big electronics shop. It's got everything from cheap Chinese rubbish components and appliances to things like this, like test equipment, these sorts of heavy duty capacitors, and the replacements to those paper wax capacitors. So instead of buying them online, I could just go in that shop and buy them there over the counter, but in person. I'll probably buy quite a large quantity too. At least I can save on shipping if I buy a large quantity of capacitors for these sorts of things. They've got American stuff there too, like Sprague, Mallory, everything. So if to save up my money, I buy some decent quality components and not just the cheap stuff like you can buy online. Let's see what I got in my storage, in my stash. Anyway, I'll start with all them. 0.22, 1, 2, 3 of those. 3, 0.22 there, 0.047. Oh, this smells so vintage. I love that smell. Old TV and radio smell. I love it. I'll go check my stash, see how much capacitors I've got here. Do a catalogue. Hopefully I got another low on 0.1s. Okay, I place all the capacitors. All paper wax caps have been replaced at a 0.27 and a 0.33 and a little different branded 0.001, which I've left. They look like they're a non-critical part of the circuit, so I've got to chase up some of those later on and I'll replace those when I need to. But for now, I've got all the major ones replaced. Let's see how the TV works now. Remember there's power button sticks, so I've got to see if I can get it to work without having to play with it. So I'll plug it in. I've already reformed the capacitor on the Variac a bunch of times. Uneven ground. Looks like the switch has to be lubricated again. Alright, let's get that switch lubricated again. Okay, there we go, to trigger the switch manually. Here's a look at the dial lamp, whether it's working or not. The sound's coming on. Oh, it's not even getting hot anymore. Beautiful. Better. Different result now. Yeah, not much audio, but the speakers are getting some sound. No response from the tuner. Alright. That's a good result. I only had it that wide before, it was pressed like that. That's a good result. That's a good result. I can move on to the electrolytics next. Some of the smaller ones that are a bit tight to get to. I'll have to move to those next. Vintage. I love that aroma. This floor is going to be worked on too if we're going to make a workshop out of this place. Anyway, that's a better result. So far, so good. That electrolytic stone cold. Beautiful. It's reformed. Anyway, that's part one. I'll move on to the rest of the little electrolytics now. That'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.